Greetings, everyone. Greetings and welcome. Please enjoy this amazing ambience of Night Harbor brought to us by Robert Engstrand, the lead composer, sound design genius of Monsters and Memories. So, this is just a video you can just kind of have on in the background and relax a bit. So, Nick had a community feedback Q&A session which took place August 5th, 2025. He also had another one previously, and it had some big updates that I think are worth talking about. So these are just some things that personally stood out to me. So they've brought in a new special effects artist, and all placeholder spell visuals and sounds are getting replaced. So, just for an example, proper fireball, let's say, or frostball animations that have weight and impact, not just quick stand in effects. So, we're no longer going to hear that whoosh sound for a lot of the animations. So, this is going to push immersion even further in a game that honestly I think already nails the feel of classic fantasy combat. Pets are also getting some love. Soon we'll have pet items, armor, and even pet inventory. That means pets can become absolute trucks with proc weapons and haste effects. Basically, just turns your summon companion into a force of nature, which is really awesome. Healing changes are shaking things up. This is a huge debate in the community. So clerics are going to be the only class with resurrection. Druid and Shaman heals are being toned down, but both classes still bring incredible utility, and that's the point I really want to drive home. A lot of people are upset that only Cleric is gonna res, but just think about what Shaman and Druid bring to the table. Druids have speed buffs, evac, they can save the whole party. They have travel spells. They can traverse the world easily compared to the other classes. They have damage shields that are really strong. I mean, have you ever been power leveled by a druid? It's incredible. They have really good damage. They have decent heals. Shamans have some of the best melee buffs, the strongest slow in the game, and haste. Clerics, meanwhile, they keep their high AC, huge HP AC buffs, and big heals. They're slower for sure, but the major advantage is that they're the sole resurrection class. In EverQuest, clerics sometimes became just the reser, especially with their epic weapon, you just click the res. But in the faster paced play, the game, it eventually became really fast paced. Druids and shamans just could very easily outshine a cleric every time. Nick mentioned he's tested 13 or 14 different balance versions and will keep monitoring performance. The key takeaway is they just really want to preserve unique class identity, which is so important. Not to flatten everything into homogenized roles where like everybody can pretty much do everyone else's role. Epic weapons and armor are confirmed, and if they're anything like EverQuest's epics, then we're in for a massive world spanning challenge and adventure. Back then, epics took multiple raids, there were rare spawns, it was heavy guild and community cooperation to discover all the secrets. They weren't just gear, they were milestones, and getting one meant that you truly put in the work. Nick also teased a dungeon of such scope and scale that he's genuinely proud of it. Imagine an open world dungeon big enough to sustain multiple groups or even raids at once. That's with players competing, cooperating, trading information, helping each other out. It's just an amazing way to really incorporate this like shared challenge and adventure that we all yearn for in these kind of games. For early access, they're aiming for 20 plus zones, which is insane for a game that's still pre-launch. And from what I've already seen, Monsters and Memories captures the spirit of EverQuest and early World of Warcraft, a slower paced, social, and dangerous MMO world that rewards teamwork, exploration, and class identity. If they really stick this landing, which I think they will, it'll be such a smooth landing, by the way, then this could be the true successor to the golden age of MMORPGs, without a doubt.